This is the most technical slide of the lot that I'll be talking about. For those who could recognize, this is called amortization schedule. And what it means is that when we take a loan, there's a way for us to pay off the loan over the period of time. Typically in Australian context, it is about a 30 years tenure of the loan. And assuming it's a principal and interest loan, it means that not only you are paying the interest throughout the tenure of the loan, you are paying a portion of the principal every time. Now, this chart, what we are really talking about as an example, if we have borrowed $400,000, assuming you can see the pointer as well, I'm pointing towards $400,000. Assuming just again, maybe the rates has changed now, it probably should be reading 6%, but assume it's a 5%. The total interest we are paying over that tenure is in tune of $373,000. Now, term, of course, 30 years I talked about in this example, 1st January to 2053 is what we're really talking about the schedule. Now, black line here, again, as I said, this is the most technical, just as a concept, and I'll talk you through very quickly. What I'm showing you here is that once we start making a payment throughout the whole 30 years, this payment, the loan outstanding, which started with $400,000, towards the end becomes zero. Of course, that's the nature of what we're really saying. We'll pay this loan by $400,000 over the 30 years. Now, the key thing that I really want to share here is that this is not linear. It doesn't really increase at the same rate. It's more of a parabolic. The reason behind it is that in the beginning, the interest component that we pay against this loan is a bigger component. Now, we are really showing two parts. Although you're paying consistent rates, consistent amount, assuming the interest rate doesn't move, we are really saying about $25,000 per year you're making a payment. So roughly about $2,000 a bit that we are making a payment on a monthly basis. But in the beginning, the interest component, which is the sky blue component of the bar, which represents the interest rate or the interest you're paying, that component is a lot bigger than the dark blue component, which is representing the principal repayment. Now, it should not really come as a surprise. This is something very obvious because the outstanding loan amount is huge, the interest rate is bigger. But as we keep on paying, the principal.
To watch the complete presentation, go to www.smsfschool.com.au.